spent. LOL. Going live. It's 10 o'clock somewhere in the world. There we are live. We're live. Just like that.
Yep.
Okay. We're live and Jack is in the chat. How you guys doing? Decided to go live. Nobody was going live, so I decided to go live. If somebody else goes live, I'll go off air and I'll go on, jump on the other live. So we are live tonight.
Certainly.
So today in the chat or in the video, we have Trail Crawler RC that is getting ready for bed. Me, the Tank RC, AZ Froggy, John Martin, and Brad Kalman.
Well, not really getting ready for bed, just got to wind down.
Yeah.
Rough weekend.
Same song, second verse.
Well,
Right.
Trail Critter RC went to a comp and he actually came in second place.
I
Nice.
did.
Competition was fierce. There was 3 people and the third one was a woman, so he came in second.
There was actually 38 drivers.
No, I'm just toying with you because the third place was actually a woman, so competition was very fierce. But that's not to take away from any women. I know that there's some very good women driving. I was just making a joke. It
Oh,
might
yeah.
have been a bad joke and missed, but
The girl that actually took the third, her dad he's a podium finisher every time. And this was her second comp that she's ever driven.
Nice.
So she did very, very well.
well, you probably got some good tips from the dad, so which is good.
Oh yeah, she watched everybody else. She was listening to what her dad was telling her. And she was not being impatient whatsoever.
Okay.
Like I said,
It's
a
a
lot
good
of good
trick.
drivers.
That is a good trick, especially if you're not the first driver, is to go out there and actually watch the line that everybody's taking and see if they have a difficulty at some spots, go fast, go slow, and so on. So it's a good tip to actually be patient and watch what everybody else is doing.
Are you
Right.
talking about a crawler competition?
Yes. That is correct.
Yeah, we actually ran 2 different classes. We ran a class 2 and a class 3.
Nice.
And
Here.
my class 2, I
Oh.
wound up in 9th place. Just about ran out of time. And then class 3, I was able to pull off a second on that one.
Cool.
Never ran class 3 with a class 2 truck, and I did that yesterday. It was an all-day deal.
Okay.
Cool.
That truck was a class 2? Really?
Yeah. Yep.
But you put bigger tires on it. You
Uh,
play Sorka rules for classes?
we only use a little bit of Sorka. They don't do any scale points, which is nice. Class 2 were limited to 4.75 on the tires.
Okay.
They don't care if you have a flat rail or a stamped chassis rail.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
You do get penalized for your reverse, any gates that you hit, rollovers, recoveries, no winches or any type of assist.
Oh, really?
in
That's
class
fun.
2.
Okay.
So it makes it fair for everybody, which is nice. You know, especially for the guys that don't run winches or any type of recovery system. You know, nobody's allowed to use it in
Yeah.
class 2. Class 3, the gloves come off.
So class 3 is pretty much anything?
Yep, rear steer, winch, dig, whatever you've got.
That's weird because in class 2, no winch. Somebody could have a winch on a real truck. Anyways, it's their rules. They're allowed to do anything, but
Right, a lot of guys do change them for class 2 only because Circa gets really technical when you start getting into those.
okay.
And a lot of guys do it just for the fun. You know, like me, I don't want to have to build a Sorca regulated class 2 truck
Okay.
just to be competitive. I'm just having fun with it.
Where did you
So
do
you-
this?
What's that?
Where did you do this? Because it's kind of been possible raining every day this week.
Didn't rain at all yesterday. We were down southeast part of Ohio. Down way past Massillon.
So you can't have
Class
a
2.
winch. You can't have a winch on there, or you can't use it.
You can have it, you just can't use it in class 2
Oh, okay.
for the way that they run it.
That's what I was wondering, because like I said, you know, anybody could just show up with a truck with a winch on it. And I was just curious if
Right.
they have to take it off or.
So
Yeah,
if you
no,
fall
no,
off the
you can have all that on, you just can't use it.
Oh, okay. That ain't bad then.
No, I'll tell you what, it makes you pick and choose your lines a lot better.
Oh, I bet it does.
Yeah.
So if you fall off, that's the end of your the end of the trail for you. There's no assist.
No, you
You
do
penalize.
what you end up doing what's called a reposition or a recovery. You literally pick your truck up and put it back to where you fell from.
Okay.
There's no vehicular assist available for it.
Right, you can't have any type of mechanical assist. You can't use winches, you can't use another truck, you can't use 4-wheel steer, you can't use a dig.
But
Class
if you
2
flip
is-
over, can you reflip yourself over just with the wheels?
yeah, if you're able to, yes. Yeah, this way you don't get a reposition or a recovery.
Yeah. But
And-
you do have to go back to the same path, drive the same path that you've done.
Correct. You start at the gate that you had passed. You start back from there and have
Start
to-
where you goobered.
right. Pretty much.
But if you tumble down the hill and you land on your feet, do you pick up your rig, put it back at the flag, or do you drive through all the flags that you've driven through before?
You put it back to the last flag that you made through.
And do you get a penalty?
If you're able to drive it back up, no.
Okay.
If you go out of bounds, and a lot of times we don't do the out of bounds because it's such a tight area
Okay.
between where your rocks are. We just let it go. And if you're able to drive back up, go ahead, drive back up. Just pick a line that you know you're not going to flip back down. So you
It
can
just
just
kills your
continue
time.
on. Yeah, they don't even really call it a crawling competition. They more or less call it a drivability
Yeah, and
competition.
it's kind of weird that they mix the don't reverse rule. Don't reverse rule comes from the crawling, like the comp crawlers. Those are the
Right.
one that you cannot reverse.
Yeah.
Those had 4-wheel steering. There's a lot of things that they had, but it's kind of interesting how people have mixed their own rules. It is interesting, and I should actually do an event like that actually says, okay, today there's no reverse. If you reverse, it's a penalty.
Yep,
So-
that's 1 point for every reverse, and you make them count. If
Yeah.
you say you back up a couple inches and you say, oh crap, I should have kept going and back up again, that's another point. So each
Mhm.
time you get reverse rotation of your tire, it's considered reverse.
Yeah,
The way
and
that they're
sometimes
doing
you
it.
reverse to position yourself, but then you realize, oh shit, I didn't reverse enough, and then you reverse again. So that's 2
Right.
times.
Right, so you try to make it one fluid motion to get as close to where you need to be,
Yeah.
so you can just progress through the course.
So here's a question. If you're like going up a hill and you can't make it, and you roll back, is that considered a reverse, even though you didn't physically put it into reverse?
No,
Okay,
Because we
I
know-
was just curious on that.
no, only because we know there's a lot of trucks, whether your drag brake is holding or your tires just don't have the grip.
Mhm.
If we don't see your tires moving or hear the motor,
Oh, okay. Listen, I was just curious on that, you know?
yeah, because I mean, I had to judge a guy yesterday that he'll reverse that much about 8 times and never say anything. And I can hear when he's reversing because he's got a Holmes Hobbies Outrunner motor, and a dog 3 miles away can hear that.
Yeah, because it's high pitched.
You know, that's all you hear is that high pitched squeal. And if I see your truck moving backwards, it's reverse.
Yeah, one of my buddies getting a Vanquish, he wants me to build it, and he wants to put an outrunner in the new Vanquish. And there, if you want to put that, we can, but I don't want him to put it because I know that's a noisy motor. So we'll see.
Now he can get one, just if he's going to do it, he can get the Holmes Hobbies Outrunner along with the new Holmes Hobbies ESC, which is quiet.
Yeah.
Or you can run the Three Brothers Yellow Jacket version 2, 1500 kV on a Sidewinder 4, which quiets down after about a week of running.
Yeah, it is a Sidewinder 4 he's putting on it.
Get the Yellow Jacket 1500 kV. They're $65. They're dirt cheap and they are a great motor.
Oh, yeah.
I've got 2 of them that I run.
Let's see what the KV, I'm not sure if he wrote it down, but I'll see. Yeah, it's 1400 kV, the one he's got. Revolver version 2, 1400 kV.
Yep, the new Holmes Hobby.
With the Sidewinder 4. So that's what is going to be. So if it quiets down, great. We'll see. If he doesn't like it, he'll just get another motor. That's all.
Yeah, I definitely let him know about the Three Brothers Yellow Jacket. They're a lot quieter than the Holmes Hobbies motors. Nothing
Okay.
against them. It's just they are noisy.
Yeah, it almost sounds like a plane or turbo or something. It's kind of
Yep.
weird. How you doing, Jack?
Sorry, I
Hey,
have to
Jack.
mute because I've got tradesmen working here at the moment.
Okay.
They're putting a evaporated cooling system out the roof there.
How you doing, old man?
Hey, how you doing, Dennis, John, Brad, everyone in the chat? G'day, g'day. I was just a prop for a while here. Mhm. And there's a few guys that come to my food lives. Thank you very much. I had the Wolseley there last night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Wolseley from the UK. Yeah, he wanted my food channel, and I only did a couple of hours just to showed off a lot of my food stuff, pictures, all that sort of stuff.
If anybody wants to come in, they're more than welcome to come in. Just send me an email at the tankrc@gmail.com, and I'll send you a link to join in.
Hello,
What
Jack.
happened-
I wasn't ignoring you. I was saying hi to the wife. She just got home.
That's okay, mate. That's fine. But I'm going to tell you something, Brett.
Uh,
It's always bad to face your back of the camera, mate.
yeah, but when I've got the only spot I can work at,
Have you
I'm almost done with it.
got a new camera there? Looks really clear.
No,
Oh,
no, same camera.
you just turned away from the light.
I just turned it a little bit, and I've got 2 lights on.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
If I kill
better than
that one,
what-
this one will come up brighter on the
Yeah, the
camera.
exposure's better than what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. So, no, I'm
No
almost
worries.
done with this chassis. So,
So what are you going to be picking our brains about?
well, I'll do that real quick here. I got 2 kits. I got Euro truck, the Bagheera Fat Fox, so the TT01E, That one I'm not worried about, but the other one, I'm curious.
It's a freaking racing car seat. That have a look at it.
Gaming chair.
Yeah, I know.
I got this one.
Okay.
It's front wheel
MO5.
drive. It's front wheel drive.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not a
Hey,
fan
Guru.
of front wheel drive.
What's up?
I'm not
What's
a
up?
fan.
These are actually fun to drive though, but it does have the CRX body.
Okay.
What did that cost you?
I got a good deal on both of them. I'll put it that way.
What's the other one?
The Bagheera Fat Fox Euro
the
truck.
Oh, you got the Euro truck.
Yeah.
That's, I think, the Bagheera. Wasn't that one of Steve-O's build-offs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
had-
that's the one with the
Cool.
fat. It's the one with the long nose.
Yeah. But
Oh,
that right there,
yeah, that's nice when you paint. What color are you going?
that's what I'm wanting to hit. Okay, Gabe, I will. I don't want to do white because I see a ton of these in white.
Go black, mate. Go black.
Well, it's either black,
Black.
the
Black.
yellow that they had for them.
Nah. What color are the rims?
White.
Well, yeah, go black. Yeah, go black. Perfect.
Once you go black, you never go back.
Yeah, once you go black, you never go back. That's right. No, I reckon black, man. Go different.
Yeah.
I don't know about yellow.
Well,
You got
what
a
are you
picture
gonna
of the
do with
yellow one?
car?
The yellow one?
Or a gunmetal. I would go gunmetal.
Yeah,
That was the
gunmetal.
that was the other
Gunmetal.
option was gunmetal.
Because gunmetal, it's a nice silver grayish kind of, and it's dark color and it just looks nice.
Yeah.
And you can do some little accents on it, red accents or little pinstripes, whatever.
Yeah.
And when you do the border around the window black, it's just going to pop. So it should look good.
Oh, you can
What
do. Can't
are
you do one
your
of your
intentions?
one of your? You know, what's the colors where they? I think you got one that changes color. That
Oh,
purple
yeah.
The iridescent.
Iridescent. deal.
iridescent. That'll look good.
Well, what are you
You
gonna
like
be
that
doing
new
with
beer?
that car?
What's that?
The new root
What are you gonna
beer.
be doing with the car?
If I race it, this body will not be on it.
Okay.
Hmm.
So this body will just be a cruiser body.
Hmm.
Like to take to the car shows to show stuff off, get people interested in stuff. And have
You
them come out and
can't
watch
you
us.
can't drift it
It's a
because
show
it's front
car.
wheel drive, eh?
Correct. It will.
Yeah.
It'll slide pretty decent.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is a front wheel drive. It's kind
Front-wheel
of hard to
drive.
drift with a front wheel drive.
Yeah.
yep. It'll slide when you come around the corners if you do it right, but it won't drift.
Hey,
Yeah.
Guru, welcome in.
Thank
Is
you.
Guru's
Thank
here,
you.
is he? Is Guru
Yeah.
here, is he?
Yeah.
How you doing, Guru?
I mean, this thing
Guru?
never been opened.
going on? What's
Everything's
going
still in the
on?
bags.
Cool.
So
What chassis is it? An M or an FF?
MO5.
Okay,
MO5.
MO5.
While you're here, Guru, you want to come up next time onto my food channel panel, mate? And you can talk about your.
I was in the bed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'll try to do one about this time, and you're quite welcome to come up and tell us your story. You know, because I know you do chefing for the NFL or something that you put up
Yeah.
last night.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're quite welcome to come up and talk about it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Cool.
Hey,
cool.
Kagan.
I
Now,
cut up a few boxes today. Cut up a few boxes for the art behind me. So I got this one to put up. I have either this one, which is small,
Yeah,
or
that cart tricked the hell out of me.
that one that is much bigger. So I like the front end of that one, but we'll see if I got room or where I'm going to put him. So I destroyed some boxes today. So got to rearrange my posters behind me.
Now, did I hear y'all correctly saying that that whistling I'm seeing in the crawler videos now is the Holmes Hobby motors?
Yep,
Oh, God.
that high pitched squeal.
Yes.
That's the revolver motor they call it.
It makes the video unbearable.
I couldn't deal with that up at the event last week. I mean, there's about 3 guys running them couple in front and one behind me, one right behind me. And oh man, I had to stop and let him go by. I couldn't deal with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they can get annoying.
I didn't know that. I'm glad I found that out before I had you. Put the
They're
wire
supposed to be
on.
very smooth. They're supposed to be very smooth though.
Whoa. Yeah, no, this is a Holmes hobby. I'm gonna pass on that.
Well, the revolver, not the regular brush type. The revolver brushless is what makes.
Oh, that's the little one you had on yours, Dennis, right?
I've got the Three Brothers Yellow Jacket. It's an
On the
outrunner,
creek.
but it's quiet.
On the creek.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that one's quiet. Yeah.
Kevin Gibbs said he's not going to be able to make it. He's got tornadoes firing all barrels around him right now.
Oh yeah. Well,
See? Wow.
Stay safe.
Yeah, he was in my live last night. He's talking. I'll tell you what, he knows his food, Kevin Gibbs.
and let's give a
Yeah.
round of applause to Kevin Gibbs. He actually passed his kidney stone today, so
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
he feels much better now.
I got
So-
gallstones recently.
So now he's gotta put some ice on it. So
Yeah, they're not good to have them, mate. I've had them in the past, and you
Where's
crawl
he
on the
put ice?
floor. You crawl
Yeah.
on the floor in pain, mate.
So AZ Froggy, I did get your note for the gyro because I got to put a gyro on my 34 Ford.
Yep.
Local hobby store has these in stock.
Power HD. They're okay.
I'm not sure if he's got which one in color, but I don't
Well-
think it matters on the color.
Color doesn't matter. That's just to go along with your chassis for the motor and everything
Okay,
you want it to coincide with.
but they are expensive though, $80 at the
Yeah.
local store.
I would still suggest the one I sent you.
Okay.
I use that in 3 different chassis and it was very inexpensive. And I caught it on a sale from them one time and got it for $20 shipped.
Okay.
So keep an eye out for that. Do it that way. Like I said, it was what, $28 USD.
Yeah.
So what, about 36 for you?
Oh, I got to check. Yeah, I just realized. I think it was yesterday. I was shopping on a couple Chinese, Asia teas, and I ordered some stuff from Asia teas. But I should have caught on and remembered that friggin' gyro because they sometimes have good specials. So
What do you need the gyro for?
to put on my 34 Ford Drifter
Oh, okay.
because I put up a video, but I had no control.
It
As
just
soon
kept
as it's-
it just kept spinning out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as it started, I
Yeah.
was doing the reverse steer, but it doesn't have a lot of throw. So I did order some new stuff to play with my steering to give it more throw. And because because I don't have the front wheel drive anymore, there's a little pocket in the front where the ball bearing goes. I'm gonna
Mhm.
cut that off so that it gives me more throw on the arms, just to give me just a little bit more throw on the steering.
Yeah, but it really won't make much difference on that. Because the cup, you'll have to shave the cup down
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I will. There's
Okay.
no more dry shaft there. There's no nothing. So whatever I have to cut, and I
Okay.
know it is hitting on the arm the way it is. So
Yeah.
I got to cut that. There's a lot of little cuttings I got to do.
Okay.
I know
That's
there's
a
an upgrade.
01 or
OC.
an 02?
It's an 01.
Okay. So
I know
that's
that
what this
there's
is right here. So yeah, on the top of the arm.
Yep.
To trim this section off right here.
Yep.
Let's see. Now, when you do most of that, you'll get a decent bit more throw. Except, well, going to the front right now, it doesn't have much because of the drive axle in the front, but you should be okay with that.
now my steering lick is on the farther back screw. The hole, there's 2 holes. I'm wondering if I put it in the front, if it's going to have on the link itself, on the caster. I mean, there's 2 spots you can put the link on it.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if I put it in the front, if it's going to give me more or less, but
it'll
I'll
give you
play with
less.
that. Oh, it's gonna be less?
It will give you
That's
less.
true, it'd be farther. It'd be
It has
more,
to be
yeah.
farther back to give more throw.
Yeah.
So I will send you a link to something that is used in the drift world that you can make your own or adapt something to work on that.
Okay.
I'll look for that in a little while and send it to you.
Yeah, I don't want to spend too much money on that car, but
Oh.
I'm gonna try to do as much as I can, as much as modification I can myself, to make it a little bit better.
The piece I'm talking about, I think I paid maybe $4 for it.
That's not bad.
So yeah, it all depends on what you're wanting to do and what will work as well. You
Mhm.
might be able to make something that'll work just the same
Yeah.
with stuff you have.
Cool.
So let's see.
John,
Yeah.
did you send that kit to Frank?
No, I haven't yet. I haven't. Brad, I got
I'm-
home, I slept, and I went to work the next day.
I am in no rush at all. Do it when you can.
No, like I said, it's gonna take me probably next week.
I still have 4 kits I got to work on here, so like
Yeah.
I might not even touch that kit till next year. So no rush at all.
Out there, Dennis?
That's his plaque for second place.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Congratulations, brother. I appreciate you. I
Thank you, guys.
appreciate you hitting all those rails in order to help my wife in her situation. I really
I
appreciate
hit
you.
5 of them on purpose.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, there was something special that you had to hit some special rails.
It was, I think he said like $5 for a gate and $3 for a rollover or something. But
It was $15 to run the comp, and it was $1 for every gate that you hit.
Yeah.
There was a lot of raffle items,
Okay.
so I went with 60 and came home with a couple pennies.
Cool. And you had fun.
Yeah, and it was
Yes,
for
I did.
breast cancer.
I had an extreme blast.
Cool.
I mean, it was probably one of the most fun days that I've had in a comp since I've been doing it.
Good.
I wish we could have made it, but she had a walk. She had a breast cancer walk.
I'm gonna step
is-
down, tanks. So I'll see you all later.
See you later.
All right, Jack.
Later, Jack.
So that's a revolver motor.
Yeah,
Yes. That's the Outrunner. Very quiet.
yeah, that one was quiet.
And that's the Three Brothers Outrunner.
Yes, Three Brothers Yellow Jacket. This one is a 2000 KV. And the one that is in the other truck is a 1500 KV version 2.
Okay.
Let me grab a remote and I can fire it up for you, and you'll be
Hey,
able to
Natural
hear.
Freak, how you doing?
What's up, Nitro Freak?
RC reactivated is saying bye in the chat. See you later.
You guys talking about breast cancer? I had these made from a buddy of mine,
Cool.
and they go on all my rigs
Sweet.
since my wife is a survivor.
As is my wife.
Very cool.
And if ever y'all want to see her ring the bell, that video is in my lineup.
Okay. It's not making
Cool.
noise.
Hmm?
It's not making noise at all. He's got his truck open and hitting the trigger and we don't hear it. We don't hear anything. It's as if as you're muted. Still nothing. Oh, you
No,
got the
it's not
kinetic,
muted.
he's got the kinetic winch in there.
Nice.
That-
Be right back.
That's how quiet they are. They're very quiet.
Cool. I'm good, Nitro Freak.
Yeah, they work really well.
Yeah,
Yeah, my brother is looking to sell some of his RCs and he's got a bunch of nitros. He's got a Nitro Savage and a Nitro Team Associated, a big monster truck there that he's got.
it's
There's
1028.
the Rival.
Associated.
He's got the big Rival.
What did they have for the?
Okay.
I almost feel like buying his Rival. He's got an electric and a nitro, but I want the electric. But my brother, I think he wants too much for it. Like he's still asking 650. You go, well, I paid 650, so I want 650. What are you talking about? Like it's used. Oh, that's what I paid for it. Okay, thank you. He goes, trade me for one of your trucks. I go, I don't want to get rid of any of my crawlers. He wants a crawler. He wants to get away from bashing, and now he wants a crawler truck. So guess I'm gonna have to find one somewhere cheap, upgrade it, and trade it.
Yeah, I've got an original Savage 21
Okay.
that if I ever wanted to sell it, I couldn't get nearly what I have into it.
Yeah.
I'd be lucky to get what I paid for it.
Well, I like my Savage. I got an electric Savage there. It runs on 6S, and man, that thing's a beast.
The Flux Edition.
Yeah.
Got a Savage knockoff.
And it's the big Savage Flux motor, the one I got on mine. It's the big one. And I run this on a 6S, and I beat the X-Max on 8S. Like on the drag race, I beat him. I got more speed. Because
You
I'm
just got
lighter.
lucky.
I'm much lighter than him, so.
Did that still have a 2-speed in it?
Nope, no 2-speed on mine. But probably on the Nitro they did, but not on the electric.
Yeah, my Nitro had a
I was
has
about
a
to say,
2-speed.
Nitro has a 2-speed.
Some of the Kyoshos have 3-speed, like the Nitro USA 1 that just coming out. That's going to have 3-speed again.
On the Nitro, oh yeah,
The Nitro has 3 speeds on it. Yes.
cool.
Yeah, the Kyoto, they always went above and beyond.
Oh, I know he won't get 650. I'm not offering him 650. I even went on the marketplace. I go, listen, there's a guy that's selling one for 500, another one for 299. So like,
Put your price somewhere in between there.
yeah, put yourself between that one. And like, he goes, yeah, but mine, I'm selling mine for 650, and that's it. So
Is
if I
it
want
show-
one, I know
did he
where there's
actually
one for
run it?
299, like, and I can bargain that one. So
I'd say either that or you can go on to eBay and look up the finished auctions.
Yeah.
For one, and just say, hey, here's a list of what they went for.
And I told him I got to look at see if the parts are still available. And he sends me an email right after. He goes, "Yeah, parts are still there. Look." And it's a Rival 10MT. Well, that's the new version. That's the new one for this year that they just re-release. And I'm not sure that all the parts are the same. So I gotta
Nope,
look
they
at
aren't.
the manual. They aren't? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Nope.
So
That would be
like,
too much like right. Like, why would I do that? How can I make money? I want you,
Yeah.
even if you have the old one, to sell that and buy my new one.
Yep.
So, Guru,
There we go.
be quiet, Brett. So, if you're still interested, I'm selling the kit for 100.
The Tamiya
Okay.
kit.
That's less than what it normally goes for. Trust me on that one.
Which one?
The Grasshopper. They usually go for 115 or higher. I'm offering them 100 for it.
Check our C-Mart before you say that.
Yeah, that's why I said, okay.
Yeah, but then our C-Mart might charge them an arm and a leg for shipping if they have to send
Okay.
it out to that from them.
No wheeling and dealing on RC Talk. You guys want to wheel and deal, you're gonna have to do it
No,
by sending emails.
I'll get to him when I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
You have my
Maybe.
email, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I think about the new Arma, Mr. Tank? I like one. I like them. I like the new two cars that they came out with. I like the brushless one,
Oh, the Vendetta?
the Vendetta.
I would just like to know why. Not why you like that. Why did they come out with those platforms per se?
Why
Like-
not?
To make more money, to attract people with less budget. They are a way lesser budget than.
Okay, so
their-
they were meant for like entry level.
Not entry level because they're still fast. And they're a smaller scale.
Yeah,
But-
it's 70 miles an hour for the 3S Vendetta.
Not everybody likes the big cars. Like a lot of people, they still like the slash size car and they love those because they're smaller. It's not everybody's game to go bigger. Bigger is better. Not really.
Like me. I don't like the big stuff.
Yeah.
But
But
it's more of a upper level intermediate vehicle, in my opinion.
just
an eight-
because it's bigger doesn't mean it's for the pros only. It's for the people that has a bigger budget. That's the way I look at it. It's just that SEX6 that they came out with. Like wow, that's cool. It is cool.
That thing is fast. It's
It is cool. It is different, but for me, it's
Not for me.
useless because I
Yeah.
can't really use it in a comp. I can't use it on the trails. Well, I could use it on the trail. It had to be different trails. It's to me, it's a show-off rig, or it's something different. So
Yeah.
There is a question from RC Mask Master for Brad, though. Wants to know if you're selling the RCs that were given to you.
No. No.
no, Brad had a few kits on the side, and he's got doubles of it. So
I
now
had
he's selling his
triplicate.
kit.
I actually had triplicate of some of them.
So now he's selling the kits he had.
Actually, I gave the one, I gave most of them away, yeah, but I gave you, but I owe you for what you did with the Hornet. I felt I
Yeah.
owed you that. And John's helped me out a lot with things when he's come out here and he spent money on me. And I said, here, have this.
You don't have to justify it, man. What you justifying your actions for, bruh?
Because I don't want people getting a wrong idea that
Who
I'm
gives a
And Brad has given to your friend. I think you give him 2 trucks or 3 trucks to the other friend there.
Yeah, my friend Steve.
Yeah.
John and him got along very well.
So, and you guys had a lot of fun on the baseball field.
Yep.
Cool.
And John was jumping his cars.
When there's the
And
pictures
breaking
done, I
yours.
moved up.
He didn't break anything in mine. He lost a nut. That's what he lost. He lost a nut.
Just a nut behind the wheel with a loose wheel nut.
Yeah.
We got to donate some Loctite to you, huh, Brad?
I
No,
had some, but I can always use more.
The problem was, Guru, the actual nuts on the wheels didn't have the nylons in them, and nobody Loctited them beforehand. So it was inevitable. It was going to come loose no matter
Right,
who
right.
was driving it at some point.
Mhm.
And well, at least John, at least we caught it and we Loctited all the rest.
I hope you use red Loctite.
No, we use blue.
You use blue. Okay.
Hey, because you had me over here like, hold up now, my red Loctite is still closed. I don't open that.
No, I meant you got to use a Loctite that's in the red bottle, which is actually blue Loctite.
Oh,
That's weird.
mine's blue
Mine is
Loctite
red.
in a blue tube.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, mine's red. Mine's a red bottle somewhere. Where the heck did my bottle go?
Let's break out the blowtorch to get the wheel nuts off.
What are you doing with red Loctite?
For red Loctite, I would assume that's what you have to do.
What are you doing with red Loctite?
This is actual the Loctite that came in the Axial kit.
Yeah.
Red or blue?
This is regular Loctite. It's just red.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
which
what I
kit-
got in my kit and I didn't even use it.
So what does anybody know about Surpass motors? Like brushless motors?
They are beautiful. Check it out. Look at the beauty of it.
Is that a Surpass?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Because I got a Surpass 15 kilogram servo for my fighting buggy.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, Surpass.
Surpassed the competition.
Yeah.
I gotta see how much.
Amazon.
3600 is.
Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, eBay has it too.
Is that a
It's another name for either Ghoul or
I'm about to say
Endura
it's just a
setup.
Ghoul RC rebrand.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's either
Is that a
Ghoul,
five,
Endura.
is that
Yeah.
a 5mm on that?
Yes.
I thought it looked like it.
Yes. I just had to order some 5mm 13 and I think it was like 13 through 17.
Yeah, opinions.
Yeah.
This week may be getting interesting. That's all I will say.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yes. I have an interesting week coming up too.
Racing.
No, I need someone. They're trading me for one of my new platforms. I still got an 8S Outcast in the box.
The fifth one is a monster. The fifth
Yeah.
scale one is a monster.
That's the one. Yeah, and they're trading me a DBXLE, a little piece of cash.
And you're getting a fifth scale. You're getting a fifth scale Artcast.
a fifth scale and some cash.
It's a catch.
And with that cash, I'm going to get another RC. So that'll be my trail walker.
Go.
So yeah.
So you go from one end to the other. You go from bashing to crawling. It's what you do.
Oh, I'm all over. That's why I said Guru RCs, not Guru fifth scale or Guru crawlers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm RCs. I like RCs. You'll see me play with a 10th scale, 24th scale.
18th scale. Do you have the 18 scales?
Little zip zaps.
Ah!
Oh, wow.
Hey, it's a
Well,
monster truck zip zap. That sort of looks like my car, exactly.
Yeah,
almost.
Samson.
Cool.
Dude, I
Is
need
it
to
four-
send
is
you
it-
the cars I've got.
Is that 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive?
I want to say these were 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, they're 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, they're 4-wheel drive.
The 1/32nd scale, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that wheel turning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you use that in the wintertime inside.
These are actually my scale, fifth scale cars that go on the back of my trailer.
Nice. So do you have any of the cars of those or just the trucks?
I had the 67 Shelby.
Okay. I got a bunch of the Fast and Furious bodies and like 2 chassis.
Oh, there's a deal to be made for you, Guru, with Brett.
They're just sitting there.
Mine
You
are
want-
too, and I had I want to say I questioned Dennis like a couple weeks ago about some tires. Went down in the basement and found the whole pack of them. Like the big multi one where I had the choice of what kind of tread to run on them.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
So
Yo one in the chat says he likes the Leopard motor. Brushless is his best motor.
I've heard of
Another
Leopard.
rebranded Ghoul
that's
RC.
Google RC also.
Okay.
Yeah, Leopard, Surpass, Ghoul, and it was another one.
There's actually 2 more.
Yeah, I'm on Amazon all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're always like under $50 for like this one was 60. This system was 60. But usually they're like under 50.
60 for the motor and ESC?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, I wish I lived in the States. It's way more expensive in Canada. One thing I hate about the RC is the electronic, getting the electronics for the cars. That's where all the money goes.
Okay.
Yeah. I was buying a separate, I bought the Ghoul ESC, and I even bought its programmer.
Program, yeah.
It wasn't very expensive, the programmer. It weighs like nothing. You think, how's that thing going to work? It just weighs like there's nothing in there, but there is. And they gave me back my money because they were out of stock of the 3600 I wanted. So they said they'd get in some couple of days ago. So I have to check to see if they have any of the 3600s in. Because I wanted to have a 3600 ready for the fighting buggy. Wanted a 3600 for that one. And that's why I bought a 15 kilogram Surpass this servo for it, because it's a heavier car. It's made there's a lot of metal on it, so I think it would need a little more power to turn the front wheels on it. And then I got this. Remember you told me about this, and I got it.
Cool.
Oh, the connector
Yeah.
for the Red Cat.
Yeah, and I bought a Red Cat. I bought a 3800 Red Cat nickel metal hydride for the thing, because Brett says it's better to use the nickel metal hydrides in it.
Yep. Till you learn how to drive it better.
So, whoa.
Well, the 3800 is definitely going to be a heavier battery than the 2100. The 2100 is heavy, but the 3600s, I have some 3600s and they're heavy.
Yeah, but it doesn't have, what I'm talking about, that doesn't have the punch a lipo does. So you'll be
Yeah.
able to control it better at first. Then once you're comfortable with it, jump up to the lipo and you'll be good to go.
Oh, you have a hex fly. You have a hex fly 3. Yeah, they have, that's a lipo. No, it's an M. They have a 3000. They have a bunch of different ratings for their.
Yeah, I said, can you use these?
Yes, I could. Actually, I could. Hey, I have two 540 motors for you when you're ready to buy the Grasshopper, because you're going to not want that 380 in there. Just telling you that right now.
I got 540s around here, I believe.
Okay. If you want them, you can have them.
I'm gonna let you know right now, that's not coming out the box.
That's not coming out of the box.
When I purchase it, I'm keeping it in the rare form. Okay, so here's the story. I always wanted RC cars as a child. My father never would get them for me. He told me they were too much, too expensive, too this, too that. Hey, I'll cut grass, I'll do this, I'll do that. And he always found some way to avert my likings once I made enough to get the actual car.
Oh, yeah.
So we would go to a barber shop, and the barber shop was right next to a hobby store. And where I sat to get my hair cut all day, I would stare at the Grasshopper. It was the Grasshopper and the Brat and the Lunchbox. And it was like, oh, I love that Grasshopper. Oh man, that Grasshopper. And it was just the fact that I stared at that box. I want the actual kit so I can have it in a box right there on the wall.
Oh, I thought maybe you wanted to run it.
I'm sorry, no.
Okay,
I
but
have no desire.
100's
Sorry about
100.
that. I had to stuff my face.
It's a
And I
$100 shelf
guarantee I know
plate.
which hobby shop you're talking about.
Right on Euclid. I'm not Euclid, on Lee, right by the corner of Lee and Cedar. Back in the day, it used to be a hobby store. And
Yep.
they had like 3 little picture windows on the side of their buildings. And what they did was stuff the Tamiya kit in each one.
Oh,
That was the original Hobby Hut.
Yes.
There was a hobby store also off of near Libby too once.
That
what's up,
was
JD Passel?
Southeast Hobby. They were on Warrensville Center.
Oh,
Yeah, there was one there, and there was also a place for grooming the dog back in the day.
Yeah.
This is in Maple Heights.
Yes.
Southeast Hobby.
By Southgate, USA.
Yep.
Yeah, I was a bouncer at the Kamikaze, the little kiddie bar right down the street.
A
Right
kiddie
in-
bar, and they needed a bouncer.
Teenagers is a kiddie bar, but don't get it twisted. They fought more than the adults.
Some of them fought with the adults.
Man. Really?
I used to live in that area, near that area. I lived in
Okay.
Cleveland Heights for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
till
went to school here.
2004. From
Yeah.
19 in early 90s to 2004.
That was right when I left. I'm class of '89, so as soon as I graduated, I was gone.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, before I graduated,
I'm a 20.
I got an early dismissal out of Heights.
I went to Cleveland Heights High for a drawing class in and tech and auto mechanics.
TV productions, home ec, and general academics.
Hey, Brett, look what I just found. The Sakura D5 for $82.
What is
Yeah.
that?
The thing is, they have a new D5 out.
Oh, yeah?
It has vertical top plates on it, and it's a real cool looking chassis. It's 111 bucks.
Are these
If I can
drift
find that
cars?
email.
Yeah.
Yeah, drift cars.
One item in my shopping cart, which is that module you want me to get.
Oh, the gyro.
Are you wanting to
one.
get a Sakura?
Yeah, well, I do want to get a real drift
Drift
car,
car.
but rear wheel drive. I do want to get one. It's just I don't know which one to get yet. I'm looking.
So that
So-
car
That's a
that
good
you were
price.
drifting wasn't a drift car?
Pardon me?
No.
The car that you were drifting, that wasn't a drift car?
No, that's a TT01.
Oh, you had
and
me.
It wanted to, at the end, like, which is at the beginning of the movie, it was not bad. I was getting the hang of it a little bit, like making it slide a little bit, but it would be so much easier with the gyro, and that's what I'm buying, that little orange module.
Right.
It's to make it easier to drift, so it's going to actually drift for me. So
Now, with that being said, why wouldn't you just get like a GT5, which has the gyro built in it? Yeah.
I completely understand,
because
and the
those-
Radio Link actually has the gyro built in also.
Oh.
And because it's got the gyro that it can do properly, the gyro, like make it straight, and you can actually program it again a different way, like tapping a certain amount of time or whatever and holding it. You flip the gyro, so then the light becomes a different color, and now the gyro is actually in drifting mode. So it does have a gyro. It's just that I'd rather get a gyro module for the simple reason I can exchange it from cars to cars that I don't have the radio link. So that's why I'll pay the $30 to get that. Like that, I can actually take that gyro and put it in different cars and try it just for the hell of it.
Oh, okay.
What color does it change? Because all I know is there's red and green on the radio links.
If you put it in drift mode, it becomes like a purple.
Oh, I didn't know they had that many colors.
Yeah, it's the red and green that goes together and it makes a different color.
Yeah.
Both lights are on.
Be right back.
Okay, no problem.
Trying to find this thing, so
That's a good price for that kit though, but I don't know how much it costs to ship it.
I know I saw it recently, but I can't think of what it is. It's a D5MR. It's a mid-rear motor setup.
Well, here, I'll just do a search on Sakura 110 D5 and see if it finds the other one.
This is new, so it might not pop up.
No, it's $410 and $159 and then $82. So
Yeah. Yeah.
see, that's why like $82, that's not bad by the time I put the conversion rate into it. So it's gonna might be 120 by the time I get it. That's not bad. But the
Yeah.
local hobby store here, they have the other brands. They have a bunch of other ones. It's gonna cost me $250, close to $300. But it has the body, which don't care too much about it. I can always get another body somewhere. I
Yeah.
think I do have one here. So, and the tires, well, they're drift tires. So
Yeah. I'll have to find that and send it to you. But it was $111 local here. Actually, I know where I've got it. I think I send it to Ed. Yeah. Sakura D5MR.
MR.
So was it an in-between or top of the line?
It's a mid-range, but it's a very nice setup. Like I said, it's got dual vertical top plates. The motor is a mid mount instead of at the back, like the regular D5. So it's a nice piece. So, all right.
I do have it. Just on my right windows to show you guys. No, that's
You find it?
Hey, Dennis,
Yeah.
is it raining by you?
Cool.
It's pouring,
Yeah, I was pouring here too.
That looks so nice.
not was, is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those white rims.
That's their generic rim, wheel, and tire combo that comes with the kits.
But look how striking it is compared to the rest of the kit.
$840. How many do you want?
That's Hong Kong.
Oh, yes.
We might have to make a conversion for that one.
Just a little bit.
111.
Yep,
USD.
111. I mean, I'm out of the rear wheel drive drift game mainly, but I do like the look of that chassis, and I wouldn't mind. I don't know if it comes assembled or not, because I've seen all the pictures I've seen. It doesn't show it broken down as a kit.
Oh, the
Might
way
be
the
just
box
all
looks, the size of the box, I think it does come in pieces.
Yeah,
It's a roller.
yeah, but I like that. I wouldn't mind trying that because the D5 is a great handling car right out of the box when you change tires. Those
Yeah.
tires right there are stupid hard.
Okay.
And I mean, they're just like PVC when you go on polished concrete and all. The sound that it makes is just like PVC tires.
Is that what you want?
Not really. You want to have a little more grip than that. Those are just sliding too much.
Hey, Trail Critter RC, how you doing?
What's up, Jake? Kagan? What's going on, guys? JMH?
We have Trail Critter RC in the chat and Trail Crawler RC in the chat. Man, you two have names very close together.
You can fuzzle me all the time.
TCR, TCR. Somebody has to change their name. Come on, do it.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. Oh my God, are you allergic to something?
Bless you, John.
Oh, that's a good job. He muted himself.
Achoo!
Not like Brad Thursday. He actually blew his nose on the live mic again.
Yeah.
That one snuck up on me.
Ah,
Don't you love it when that happens?
Oh,
I have not talked about it. Matthias says, how much did you spend? We have not talked about it. Or did I miss it? It's a conversation I had at my parents' house. Some people, they asked me, you have RCs at your house now. You have a lot of RCs. I go, yeah, I got 60. And they said, oh my God, Frank, you need to have an intervention. I go, what do you mean I need to have an intervention? This is my hobby. That's the only thing I pay, I do as a hobby. I have no other hobbies other than nothing, like other than taking care of my house and taking care of the kid and working. So I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go out, I don't play pool, I don't go fishing, I don't, nothing. I'm a boring guy. So like and then I say it took me like 10 years to get where I am right now with 60 RCs. So I go to my brother, like the Tamiya kits are cheap, like 250, 150, 75, 250. So some of the kits I got, a lot of them I got them used from some people. So I might have paid $100 or $150 for them. So there's a lot of different things I got. I did a lot of trades also to trade up. So I said, basically you're looking at about 250 per car. So my brother did the math real quick. He goes, oh, that's still whatever it was, but let me do it real quick. So if I go
Well, a couple
250
grand.
times, 250 times 60, you're looking at $15,000 of RCs that I have. Theoretically, I might have paid more because then you get the tools, you get the batteries, you got the shelves, you get the upgrades sometime you buy. So yeah, there's probably more than that, but that's during 10 years. So if I divide it by 10, that's $1,500 a year that I spend on the truck, which is not bad for a hobby.
Yeah, and that's really not that much money for 60 RCs.
No, but some of them were more than that, but some of them were less. So that's just basically what I'm thinking, or close to it. So
That's your average.
yeah, it's my average.
Before my fire, I'm sure I had over $3,000 worth of kits, the cars altogether.
But it's just like
I have them again, but I got these for nothing.
Just like the GCM rig that I built. Like I did not get sponsors for that GCM rig. I paid everything on it. I paid $750 for the chassis, and I paid $250 for the body. So that truck, and then the electronics and blah, 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 and then the paint and whatever. Like I was telling him, I have probably $1,200 invested in this truck. And that's probably my most expensive truck right now, is that one there. But that's only one, and that's a special one I wanted to do and I wanted to build. So I done it.
Yeah. I mean, like me, with all those things.
Yep.
I bought 2 kits. The rest I got in a lot when someone got out of the hobby.
Yep.
So yes, they're worth X amount. That's not what I paid for them.
Mm-hmm.
My SCX10, when I got that, I traded stuff to get that thing as a roller. What I traded for it, I had maybe $65 in it.
Mm.
I've had that truck for going on 8 years now. And I've got maybe $450 in it total.
Nope.
I only bought like 4 of my own cars. I think 4 or 5 of my own cars.
Well, that's the worth of it from parts. That's not necessarily what I paid for stuff, because I traded for stuff.
Does that say 63,000?
53.
53 for 16 of them.
53,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a nice car you could have bought for that.
Yeah, but
That's just in this room.
oh, really? Wow. But
And I went on the average.
it's everybody's hobby. Like I told them, like I look at my brother, I go, you bought a Skidoo and you bought your wife a Skidoo. How much did you guys pay for that?
Oh, more than $10,000 for those.
Oh yeah, it's a heck of a lot more, because the Skidoos they're friggin' nice ride, man. Holy cow.
It's about 25,000, depending on which model and
Accessories and everything else you get on it.
And I know they have 4-wheelers, they have a cottage, they have a whole bunch of different stuff. They have boats for the cottage. They go fishing. I go, you guys pay more than I do on your hobbies than I do on my hobbies, and I'm very quiet.
Fishing rods alone can be over $1,000.
And so I don't need an intervention. I'm doing just fine.
Now it'd be one
Mind you,
thing. It'd be one thing if you came home with a kid every day.
Yes.
You know, then you got a problem.
Yeah.
You know?
So true. And somebody wrote in the chat also, don't forget about that. I go to events. Yes, I do go to some events, and I actually create my own events. Everybody here in Ottawa always looks for me for a downtown crawl. They always look at me, okay, when's the next one? When's the next one at night? When's the next one for this? Like, they always want me to organize it. And they're thinking to myself, like, it's so easy to organize it now on Facebook. You just create an event and hope people come. Like, it's not that hard. But anyways.
Show up if you can, and if you don't, see you at the
Yeah.
next one.
Yep. I have about $4,500 in my SCX10 Honcho
Yeah.
on my thumbnail. That's my most
No.
expensive one. It goes fast.
Oh,
And like I was talking on the previous show that we did about upgrades, is it worth paying that much for the upgrade, or is it just bling bling? 90% of it is just bling bling. So
is that for
does it
you or just
really-
in general?
Yep. So
I mean, some upgrades will actually enhance the car, not the bling bling. You know what I mean? They actually, there's a flaw with the car. You get that upgrade, stops that flaw.
yeah.
But sometimes
Those
it
are worthwhile,
creates
those are
another,
worthwhile upgrades. Those are worthwhile upgrades.
sometimes it creates another one though.
Yeah.
Just
Right,
like
that-
a while back, there was a lady selling two Slash, a 2-wheel drive and a 4x4 Slash. They were selling it for, I'm not sure how much they were, but just for the hell of it, I said, I'll give you $250 for both. And the girl go, no way, they're worth more than that. A week later, she calls me, if you want them, they're yours. Nobody wants them. And you're the only one that made me an offer. I went there right away, picked them up. So I turned around, sold the 4x4 for $250 just by itself. I kept the 2-wheel drive. And then the 2-wheel drive last year, I traded it for my team associated, the blue one there, the Trail Walker.
Yeah.
Like, it cost me nothing for that one. And on top of that, there was parts in the bin to actually build almost another one. And it was a brush motor. Everything was there. So I just fixed that one. I think I paid $60, I think, to fix that one. And then I turned around and I sold that one for $200. Like, that was the best deal. And I made lots of money on that. There's just trading cars and doing stuff like that. So my Trail Walker right now is costing me nothing. So sometimes you get
Always
good
a
deals
good
and you
thing.
just have to keep moving them.
Prime example, I bought a 2-wheel drive Slash kit, builder's kit,
Okay.
because I couldn't find an actual Slash because I needed to build another race car. Now, well, I just traded off that clear body for a race body last
There you
night.
go.
Cool.
So one of my buddies goes, hey, I got a late model body. Do you have any Slash bodies floating around? Are you willing to trade up? I'm like, shit, I don't care. I'll give you a clear Slash body
Mhm.
for a $50, or a JR Speed late model body.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep. There's a
Hey,
guy
Randy,
here
how are you
posted
doing?
up a Losi V100, the Vetera V100,
Yeah.
as a roller with a beat to snot and cracked body for $250. A brand new ready to run is $10 more.
Hmm.
And I sent him a message saying that, and he started going off. I'm like, dude, here it is. Here's the link. That's the way that is and the shape it's in. It's maybe at the most $100. And I'm not doing that to lowball you. I'm just giving you facts.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it's crazy at times what people think for things are worth.
Yeah, there's a guy today that posted in one of the local groups. He's got the axial rift with a bunch of upgraded parts on it already,
Yeah.
willing to trade for a good condition Wraith or Capra, where they just need a radio.
Oh yeah.
And I was thinking about it, and then I thought about it again and said, no, I have one. I don't need another.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's actually going backwards if he gets a Capra, as far as money wise.
Well, it also depends on what he wants too.
Right. That's what I'm saying though. If he's getting rid of an RTR Rift that already has all the upgrades put on it, You know, and he's going to a Capra. The Capra, regardless if it's a ready to run or a kit, is still under $500. And the
Yeah.
Rift is $600 just for the ready to run. Then you get your sway bar, you get your upgraded trailing arms, you get the upgraded front axle.
Well, it
then
also
you
depends on
upgrade
if
the
he got
steering
it new
system.
as well. If he traded for it, he might not have much in it.
Right. Hopefully, whoever trades them is getting a one owner Rift,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
because it was pictured covered in mud on a hillside.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we get a lot of them like that here too, but they're not covered in mud normally. They're just covered in Arizona dirt and sometimes have cactus thorns in the tires and all.
And sand.
So then, is the Rift better than the Capra?
No,
Okay,
not in my opinion.
I didn't think so.
No, the Rift, it's a basher. The Capra, you can rock race it, you can crawl it, or you can trail it.
There's
The
a guy
Rift
at the
is
event
still-
last week with a Capra. He was right in front of me. Man, I was looking at that thing. I'm like, okay, if I got something like that, I would go for a Capra. Just from what I watched his doing.
Right. The Capra is very capable. It surprises a lot of people when they first drive them.
Yeah.
More durable too. Right.
It's not so much the durability of it, because a lot of people have been breaking the axles on them.
But that we were told, we were told on 11 Charlie, when the guy from Axial was on there, that they actually had a manufacturer change the plastic formula on them at first without them knowing it for the initial run of them.
Right.
And once they caught on to that, they got it changed and fixed back. So.
Yep.
So that's something that was out of Axial's control. Yeah.
And that's the revised axle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That's something they couldn't
Waiting for the
control.
front one to break.
Yeah.
How much was that?
That was $13
Oh, that ain't
That's a
bad.
front axle?
just for the front axle housing.
So,
And that's not for the Capra, that's for the Rift.
oh,
Yeah, the Capra axles, a lot of people were breaking them just because of the way that they drive them.
right.
Yeah.
It's not that they're garbage plastic, they were just abusing them.
I saw a Capra with 4-wheel steer on it, and it was like, oh my goodness, it's like a damn spider crawling across the rock. And I got to thinking, like, how much is a front axle? Because I'm still in build form for mine.
Oh yeah, you can go crazy on upgrades. It's fun.
Oh yeah.
I see no purpose to put 4-wheel steer on a Capra because it has dig.
Mhm.
You know, 4-wheel steer, it can help if you're actually competing with it.
Not like that.
But
It can get you in very deep trouble also. Like
Yeah.
if you don't know how to use 4-wheel steer, especially when you got the wheels going like this and you start turning, your front is turning and your rear is turning. So there's a lot of thinking that you got to realize, like when you're balancing on something and you turn on your 4-wheel steer or even your rear steel or your crab, it's friggin' tough to determine where the car is going. It's
Yep.
you
Certainly
can get in
is.
very deep trouble.
Just a little bit too much of goose on the gas, and there you go.
Yeah.
That's the way it is with my monster truck.
Hence why I didn't put it into 4 steer when I was jumping it around.
True.
And hence why I made a shock adjustment as soon as I got driving it.
Oh, you made a shock adjustment? You adjusted the shocks?
Oh yeah.
It has things on it to adjust the springs.
Yeah, I took, well, I first I looked at it and I'm like, okay, the front one is down a quarter of an inch on the right side and up all the way on the left side.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's just even this right out to 0. And then when I was driving it, I'm like, well, you know what? This back is still a little stiff and it's still getting a little tippy. So I took the adjustment right back out of that. Like, so now it's got full travel and it doesn't roll as much.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably a
because
very good thing.
What's that?
Yeah.
That's
It's a good
probably
thing.
a very good thing.
Because like I said, when I looked at it, I'm like, okay, Brad didn't even look at this to adjust this. Let's make this simple little adjustment in the back here. And I told him about it. And like I said, sure, it tips a little bit. It still high sides a little, but you can catch it a lot quicker when it starts to.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You know, it's not like when Brad was looking at my mud boss and I got one tire here and the other tire here. Why is it like that? I go, so I can go around a high banked oval.
Yep. High-speed cornering.
Well, that D5 MR is only on pre-order right now. It's not
Yeah.
the shipping yet.
Yeah. Yeah, they just announced it last week.
Okay.
So. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about having the shop out there order me up one.
You ever order from Through Racing Direct, from the Through Racing shop online?
I have, yeah, a long time ago. When I
Okay.
got my first D4, I had to get some parts that were messed up on it in shipping, and I just went for the upgrade version instead of getting the stock ones in warranty. So I got it straight from them. It didn't take too long back then,
Okay.
but they've got an account with them, so just when they're gonna make another.
I ordered from Asia Tees and I just ordered it straight from the mail, and it told me, well, it might take longer for the mail because of what's been going on with COVID. We recommend going with a UPS or whatever. And then I look at the
Yeah.
price, it was like $30. Nah, just send it by mail. I'll wait.
Yeah, I'm not in that much of a hurry.
No.
You don't need the parts this weekend.
No. Well, and that's why, like, it's for the 34 Ford truck, and I finished it a year ago and it's been sitting on the shelf for a year, and I just finally took it out this week, and it's going to sit there for another year. I don't care. Like, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Yeah.
It's like big boy up there. I've got it mocked up like that, but I'm waiting on parts so I can finish it up. I mean, that takes up almost the whole top of that shelf.
Yeah, and you said you don't like go big, huh? You got a 3-foot long rig.
Yeah, but that don't weigh the same as a 5th scale RC.
I know. I'm just busting your balls.
Grab that with
I know.
one hand. Grab
Did
it
Brad
with one
start
hand.
building any of those RC kits yet? Psycho Cage is asking.
I'm holding the 5th scale with one hand. Let me see you do that with that rig.
With the
I
trailer.
can't
or
right now
without
because the body will fall off.
Yeah, that thing looks heavy and awkward.
It's awkward, but it's not heavy, really, honestly.
Man, you need an actual real motorcycle rack to put that thing on. How you doing?
I mean,
A real trailer.
Psycho Cage, yes, Brad did start building some stuff.
we're gonna put that right there.
I mean, he's got to start sometime because he's going to be there for a year or two building.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I have to get other parts.
I mean,
Oh, I sent you that stuff in that information, John.
Yeah, I know. I already priced them out.
Okay.
right now, there's no motor or anything on this,
Right.
but it still doesn't weigh much with that. I mean, that right there, the heaviest
Okay.
thing is the rear axles,
Yeah. Are those metal rear axle or plastic?
plastic.
Okay.
With metal gears in them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the metal springs. aluminum rails. So, I mean, that right there is maybe at the most 5.5 pounds. So get the body on there with everything, motor, all the electronics. It'll be maybe about 9 pounds when it's done.
Cool.
Guru, when I get this cross truck done, I'll let you pick it up.
Yeah, I won't go there about that.
And you'll see how heavy a truck can be.
They look heavy.
Oh, you should see my Winnebago. My Winnebago is one of my heaviest truck that I have here.
Yeah, it's because a Tyco, it's an old
Tonka.
It's all metal.
Tonka, old
Yep.
Tonka.
Yeah, this cross truck right now is at about, I want to say 28 pounds.
Yeah, that's got me beat.
That's more than the SRX6.
And I know the GC4 was about 18.
Yeah,
It's 19
That
for an
truck right
X Max.
this truck right here is 13 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, the cross trucks are not light, especially when you get the C version with the hard bodies and all the upgrades.
Okay.
All my gas fifth scales are still on the first floor.
That's
Those
a
are,
reason.
like, those are like 45-pound cars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I keep them downstairs during the season that I run them, and then they come up during the winter.
okay. Joe Girding is saying, I want one of those fifth scale. That would be cool to pull my speed cars to the spots.
Yeah.
Get you a Max
Build a
Stone
nice
8.
big trailer and pull them.
Get them a Max Stone 8.
There you go.
That way you're not spending $1,100 on the SCX6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get you a Max Stone 8. That's a big enough crawler. Get you a F-150 body, and you look like you got the big monster truck pulling 3 cars.
There you go.
Or you can do what I did when we were at Axial Fest this past year. There was about 10 or 15 cars. I brought a cart with me, and I hooked up I brought the Max with me,
There you go.
and I just hooked a bungee cord to it and just towed it. And everyone was like,
Yeah.
that thing can pull that many cars? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my heaviest car is my ground pounder. That's for sure.
Ground pounder don't weigh nothing.
Weighs more than everything I have.
Hey, John, do you know offhand how much tickets are for USTE this year?
No, I do not.
$7 zillion.
I'll take
Whoa.
6 of them.
If I had to guess, I'd probably say around 50, 60 bucks, probably.
Yeah,
With 3-4 days.
that sounds about right.
You say 60 for the whole 3 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then you got to think, you got to get down to Florida.
And the trip down the floor is a
Yeah.
lot more than the tickets.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you
you did my car.
can get a cheapo.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general, you know.
Now,
Especially if you're gonna drive down there.
You're gonna spend
Here's my question. When you
$200-$300 for
fly,
you
how
spend
would you guys-
$200-$300 for a flight and probably the same back.
And limited on what you're actually able to bring with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask. How are you guys flying your like, how do you package them? How are you transporting your
Transporting
RCs?
trucks and lipos.
Yeah, especially the lipos.
It's all carry on.
Yeah, lipos have to go carry on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And isn't there a limit on how many you're able to carry on right now, though?
Probably.
I think there was a matter of fact. I know when Sean flew out for Axial Fest, he had the Komodo, and I think another truck where he took the tires off it,
Yeah.
And he had it all packaged up, and he had maybe 2 batteries with him, or maybe 3.
Yeah, that was all his carry-on.
Yeah.
So you carrying your trucks on?
Yeah.
No, you can put your truck in the luggage if you want, but you have to carry on your batteries.
Yeah, I would carry them on myself. I
Did
wouldn't
you
trust
see
them
how
throwing
they,
this stuff
do you
around.
see how they treat that luggage?
Exactly. That's why he put them in like a duffel bag.
Yeah.
And he stripped them right down. He pulled them out with no back, with basically he had the body mounts off it, and he just had the body sitting right down on the chassis, and no
Yep.
tires, and the tires packed off to the side, and
Everything was
slider.
wrapped up in his clothes. Now, see, that's what would make me want to just drive down there.
Yeah.
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 Now,
Yep.
the reason I ask is because my wife and I are trying to figure out, do we want to go to USTE, or do we want to wait and go just hang out with Javier and everybody down there come like March, April, or, wait for a little bit and just try to hit, Kibblers, go down, hang out with Javier, do an event.
like
Or-
Stone Mountain or whatever.
Yeah, just hit a couple states on the way out, and then on the way back, just, like Tony did, just pull over a couple spots here and there and kill some batteries and just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Ooey.
Because I'd like to, head down to Florida, go, like I said, stop over at Stone Mountain, hang out with the Kibblers.
Yeah.
From there, go hang out with JMH and Exto Cage, and then do an event, and then head home and, stop wherever.
Yeah.
Or just have to come up to your neck of the woods, hang out with you and Tony.
Oh yeah. I said, heck, it's only 3 hours and 40 minutes from Cleveland to me, and Tony's about an hour and 10 minutes maybe north of me.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so he's closer toward the UP than.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's up north. He's up near Grand Rapids,
Right.
between Grand Rapids and the lake.
Are you in Detroit?
No, I'm in Battle Creek.
I mean, in Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife's been trying to make a run up there.
I'm basically like from my house, it's like 53 miles to the Indiana border. And then I just get on 80, 90 and zip right in.
So you're probably, I would guess, 45 minutes to an hour away from Detroit.
I'm about an hour and 10 minutes, depending on traffic, from Detroit. And I can be in Detroit in an hour and 10 minutes. I can be in Chicago in about an hour and a half.
Oh, and Flint?
Flint's about an hour and 20.
Flint, the bypass town.
That's the dispensary.
Oh, JMH is in the chat. Sorry, I didn't see you earlier on there.
What
I know
up,
you've been there for a bit.
JMH?
Yeah, he said he carried his batteries in a lipo bag in his backpack on the plane.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you do have to have the lipo bag in a lipo safe bag.
Yeah.
The lipo in a bag, yeah.
Yeah, but even still, the lipo bags, either everybody already has them, or
Yeah.
they're what, 20, 25 bucks?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you can get them a lot cheaper than that. Go to Amazon.
Yeah,
No,
go to
I'm
Amazon.
just
You get
saying in general.
Yeah.
2 for 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Power Hobbies lipo bags are pretty inexpensive right now.
Oh, Joe Girding says he already bought the SCX6.
I saw how fast that thing is. It's a basher and a crawler.
But you're not catching it. Joe bought it. So the question is, how fast is he gonna make it go?
Yeah.
I mean, stock, it's not a slouch. It's not a
Yeah,
slouch.
but this is
it's
Joe
stock.
Gearding we're talking about.
Yeah,
He's
how
gonna-
fast
he's
is it
gonna
gonna
put
go
a-
once he's done with it?
He's gonna
He's
put
gonna
a,
put
he's
a
gonna,
motor.
He's gonna
He's
put
gonna
it on
a motor in
8S.
it the size of your glass, there, Guru.
Right.
You know.
Right.
yeah, bigger than a Coke can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I'm trying to say Joe goes overboard, but you know, it's gonna end up being a washing machine motor on it or something or other. You know?
Yes, he definitely pushes it to his limits.
It's gonna be one of those motors. It's gonna be one of those motors that are modified to in those ride things that the little kids drive. They make those things go fast. It's gonna be one of those type of motors.
A power
Power
wheel.
wheel.
Power wheels motors.
How do those only use like a 775 can, like what the Summit has?
Yeah, but they're putting 30 volts through them.
Joe just mentioned, Joe just said it's not gonna crawl, Guru.
I know it isn't.
Yeah, even though it's capable of doing both right now.
Yeah.
Getting a hold of Primal RC for that brushless motor for the Raminator.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's got the Raminator motor in there that's electric.
I
2-pound
see
coffee can.
versatility in that machine. Trail Critter says X-Max motor, anyone?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna have fun with that. That's good.
Yes, definitely.
He probably has a much bigger budget than I do for that. So his budget for RCs is probably more than my $1,500 a year or $2,000 a year that I spend on RC cars.
Well, seeing that he just bought one, it's more than mine.
Yeah. Right off the
Without
bat.
modifying.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he goes through at least that much in replacement parts when he has a mishap.
Yep.
That's
Guru,
supposed to tally it up.
RC Daniel is asking, Guru, do you got any nitro RCs?
Yes.
Yes.
Guru, your voice changed.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was looking down to read.
No, no, Brad
Brad
answered
answered
for
it.
you, and then you answered.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Marcel, how are you doing? He says, howdy, party animals.
Marcel, hello.
We have the knockoff.
You in a while.
I was going to call this a over 50 club, but oh, there you go. That's nice. That's savage.
Ooh.
Nah, this is actually a C Mad Beast.
Oh, really? Looks like a savage with the
Yeah,
twin
that's why I
plates.
say I had the Savage knockoff.
Ah, okay, okay.
I'm gonna have to get some more shelves so I can put some more in here.
Yeah.
You have the knockoff Slayer.
Nope.
All right.
Cool.
That's a 26-cent motor in their engine in there, right?
0.28.
Oh, wait,
Both of
close.
these are
I was close.
0.28.
I was close.
There you.
And then
Oh man.
my Slayer.
Cool.
The original.
Yep, and the reload.
I was looking for my 3S batteries. I couldn't find them. I looked for a good 30 minutes for them. I'm looking everywhere. Where is it? Look in this bag. Look in that bag. Look like the LiPo bag. Cool. And they were actually in my Savage.
Oh.
They
Hopefully you
were
didn't pull a
unplugged,
Sean.
But they were in the Savage, but they were unplugged, but they were there.
Oh, yes, I have nitro.
Cool.
Besides the one your wife owns, which is a biggie.
Man, those bodies look mint. I don't think you run them very often, those nitros.
Here's the trick. That's
Your
the
light-
Camera went off.
Your camera went off. There we go.
There he is.
Oh, good. Marcel bought pizza. But the bad news is we can't have any.
Oh, your camera went out again.
It's okay. My wife brought me Mexican home.
Yeah, I could go for some Mexican.
Chicken fajitas.
Hey,
I
Bill
like
Gates,
fajitas.
how
I
you
love
doing?
fajitas.
How you doing, Uncle Lee?
This is my run body.
There
Ah,
you go.
so he's got a run body and a show
Self
body.
I
He's
do
got
like
a
the
show
color on
body
that
and a
Revo.
skidding body.
That's a good color though, the black and silver.
A
Yes.
skidding body.
Yeah. Cause you're right. It's got a skid on the top.
I still have the original Savage 21 body with 0 runs on it.
Nice.
The Savage body does not fit on my Savage anymore.
Wonder why.
Little modifying to the chassis or a little modifying to the body?
There, he's got a slash body. Is that a slash
That's a
body?
Slayer body.
The
Slayer.
chassis has been modified.
Never been ran. Never seen dirt, air, anything. Went straight to the bag.
Nice.
And that's because I'm a Mark and Michael Jenkins fan.
Okay, ready to see my Savage?
Sure.
It's got a GCM chassis place. They extended it. They call it the Long Boy. So it's much longer than a regular Savage,
That's
but it's
what
got a
she
special
said.
cage around it.
Oh, that's slick.
So in other words, it's become an 8-scale car, or was it always an 8-scale?
So when I put this beside an X-Max, it's almost as long as the X-Max, but man, this thing still does standing backflips. It's crazy. But,
Yeah, the Savage was always an 8th scale.
this thing is fun. My son is so scared of it. He thinks like, he goes, you have a gas one. He goes, that one. I go, that's not gas, because it makes so much noise when these tires hit the ground and goes, it just goes, it just bites. It's crazy. It's fun.
Yeah.
So
So you made it a 7th scale since it's longer.
lots of fun. But I do have the metal knuckles on there.
Nice.
So metal knuckle upgrade. That's the only metal thing. I got this kit for very cheap, like very cheap, under $300. I got it, and then I the only thing I had to fix is just the A-arm at the back, and it was up and running again. I got so lucky with this kit. It's just crazy. I got a lot of good deals. So
Yeah.
Even the regular Savage is a beast.
oh yeah.
I've seen it run. Runs through snow real good.
Brad, quit cussing.
Because I bring up the snow word.
Jeez.
Hey,
Yeah, we
John.
don't need to hear it, especially being in Ohio,
Or Michigan.
Hey,
right?
hey, John, I bought some Simply Green. Was it just the regular stuff that you do for the tires?
Yeah. Yep.
Info green.
Yeah, he says it really adds it's like a traction compound to RC tires.
I
Yeah.
use Simple Green on everything, like the chassis, the body. I use Simple Green everywhere.
And you
I
get
use-
more traction on your tires with it.
Yep.
I use Super Clean myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The trick with Simple Green, if you're going to use it to clean your chassis, go to Home Depot or any hardware store and buy a can of denatured alcohol and mix it 50-50. Spray it on everything. It won't leave any type of residue, and it doesn't affect the plastics at all. It won't soften them. It'll leave them just the way they are.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of that with the bashers.
Hell to pick them up.
No,
I could be-
that's one reason why I can bring the Max to the skate park and not really worry too much about it. Although I will break a hub or I'll break something stupid, but
Right.
Oh, I just can't wait to get that Tamiya to the skate park,
Of course, Frank.
just to make Brad talk.
hey,
I
I
got
found
this
call
thing
him.
almost done. I could take it to a skate park.
hey, it's 17 minutes away from Brad's, the one I found.
Nice.
So when are you gonna bring Brad to a skate park?
Never.
Oh, one of these times, one of these times he'll get hijacked.
Yeah, you just go there and say, come on, we're gonna go have some with our RCs. Don't tell him where you're going. And then when
I'm
you
not
get
driving
there,
my RCs at a skate park.
No, I'll drive him. You
You're
don't
not
have
driving
to.
my, you're not driving any of them at a skate park. You're not gonna drive any of my cars at the skate park.
do you know how fun
with
the
the
monster
skate
truck
park?
would be at the skate park?
Oh, it'd be a blast.
I would, I'm afraid I'm afraid of breaking hubs on that thing.
Later, JMH.
Take care, John.
Later.
All right. Well, that's a roller.
Oh, that's a TT01?
Yeah, it's the Euro truck chassis.
Uh,
It came with a bearing kit in it.
What are you building it?
Yep, just got it.
cool.
I got to cut out the body, get it ready, but I'm not painting it.
Oh, that was the one. Did you hear me when I said root beer?
No.
Did you not see that new Tamiya candy? I think it's called candy root beer.
I haven't seen that.
I'm sorry, and it's not a Tamiya, it's a Pro line.
Pro line root beer? Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's called root beer. Check
Be
it out.
interesting. It's like a copperish.
Yeah, dark
Yes,
copper.
like
That
a-
could be real interesting. That would look good on that.
Yes,
Now you're talking about for the CRX, right?
yes. The car.
Yeah,
you
that would look
told me
real good on
earlier.
the CRX, especially with the white wheels on it.
So you say you're not gonna paint the body, so you don't leave it clear?
Yep,
No.
because it's going up for sale.
Okay.
And the person that buys it, I will paint the body for them, but they pick the colors.
Yeah.
They want a single color, it's one price. They want more than that, it goes up depending on what they want. It'll be, they add their servo, they add their radio, and it'll be ready to go.
So you're not keeping that.
No, not this one, no. MO5, yes. This one, no. So,
Oh.
but if it don't go right away, it won't break my heart
Right.
because I've got another body
That-
I can run on it. I've got the man body I can put on it.
Well, yeah, it's the same body technically.
It's what?
What's
It's the
up
same
with your
body
head?
technically.
Not really. The man's the flat front. The Bagheera's the long nose.
Oh,
The cab
okay,
more
okay.
toward the center.
Alrighty.
And they do make a big difference in the way they handle.
Yeah.
So. But, yeah. So I can run this if I decide to.
Problem is
But-
you guys don't run them anymore.
Oh, no, we run them.
Oh, I thought you didn't. I thought you said it's hard to
No,
get them to
I
run
just
anymore.
can't run them because doing the road course, I can't turn my neck quick enough to see the thing right.
Brett, how's the RMX 2.0 kit for rear wheel drive drifters?
Great. That's what my purple one was.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is an awesome kit. They also now have the
Yeah.
2.5, which has a bunch of upgrades on it.
Yes, Dennis.
So,
The original STX 10. G6 Vulcan edition.
nice. I had one of those.
Cool. Nice paint job, yeah.
Sweet.
Made a bikini top for it. Got a buggy whip antenna made out of TIG wire.
Cool. So I can get this for 201 Canadian.
That's not a bad deal, but the first
like the
things
color.
you'll do is change out the servo,
Yeah, it's a kit, doesn't come with a servo.
Oh, that's just a kit. There's no electronics in that one?
No, I don't think so.
Perfect. I could tell you the good cheap stuff. Oh, that shows the motor there. And that's a non-censored motor.
Yeah, it's just probably for the pictures, because see, there's no more motor
Could
here.
be. Oh,
It's a Gallardo body.
yeah, it's a Gallardo.
Yeah, just,
No.
it looks good, and I know my son loves the supercars, so that's why I was thinking.
Oh, it'd be a blast for him, and it's a good chassis. Lots of upgrade options for it. I mean, it's a great starting platform in stock form.
Yeah,
And Brett, what's the guy's name that makes the special chassis? Ouyer? Ooh,
Oh, Bolau?
yeah.
Yeah, he just came out with a new one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there for price.
Yeah, no, that's the cars that they had when I went to Slide Lines. All of those.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, talking about Mike and Brent and all them. Yeah,
Yes.
Mike is actually in California right now at Super G for the finals.
Sweet. Those are some cool guys.
Yeah, some real good guys. I didn't get to go see him this last time I was in Vegas, but next time I'm gonna go.
oh yeah,
No,
Yeah.
I Googled RC shops and hobby stores, and one kept coming up that opened at 7 at night and didn't close till 11. So it was like, oh hell, before I leave Vegas, I'm making sure I'm getting here. And then I pull up and it's at like a factory.
Yeah, it's an industrial area.
Yeah, a complex. So it's like when you pull in there, you're like, oh my gosh, this is sketchy.
Yeah,
So
there's a
then I-
dispensary on the other corner and a gas station. And
Yes.
I
yes.
can drive right to it right now.
So when I pulled up in there, they were all having cigarettes and beer. And I jumped out and looked, and it was like, yeah, no, I'm gone. And he like, hold on, brother, hold on. It was like, yeah, no, I think I made a wrong turn. Bye.
Nope, you can't miss the big slide lines banner across the top of the
It
building.
was dark. It was so dark, you could not see that. And they were just
Oh, it wasn't
like,
lit up?
no, they were just chilling. And there was a
Oh.
few of them in there playing with their cars. And it was like, okay, well, what did you come here for? And it was like, yeah, I thought this was an RC shop. My fault, my apologies. And he like, no, you like RCs? I'm like, yeah, I'm from Cleveland. And he like, well, come check this out. And actually opened the door, and it was like a little city inside of there.
Yep.
And then you're like, oh, okay.
Oh no, I broke out the camera and started filming.
Yeah, no, the sign out front is normally lit up, so it must have been dead for some reason that night.
Yeah, it was just I want to say that was like Sunday.
Yeah, well, no, the complex, it automatically comes on for all of it.
Oh yeah, no.
So they must have had an issue with that night.
They might have had an issue because there was nothing on there that said slide lines until he opened the door and you saw it on the back wall.
Oh, that's
And
weird.
was it like a city in there?
Yes.
Oh, it's a cool setup in there.
Yeah, like I have the vid, but they have like little streets and
Yep.
scale buildings and
And the graffiti on the back wall.
yes, it was lovely.
Nothing like trying to follow directions and find out that you think you're in the wrong hood, huh?
Yeah, hood instincts kicked in. Like, yeah, Vegas. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Too much desert out here. No.
Oh, come on, Guru. You don't be a chicken shit. I'm just messing with you.
Now, did you go to Friendly Hobbies as well?
Yes.
Nice.
That's where
Which
I
one?
bought
The Henderson or Vegas?
Vegas
Okay, yeah, that's
With
the
the-
bigger one.
with the three brothers.
Yep. Was
One with the colored hair.
yeah. What the heck's his name? He just left. One of the guys just left there and moved back to Washington.
Who,
He was
Nick?
heavy in the drifting too. I can't think of his name. I'd have to look it up. He's the one I got the RMX from that I bought.
oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I bought the Super Baja Ray and my wife bought a 3D printer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we still call them because she has trouble with her 3D printer and Nick helps.
Yeah. Oh, they're great guys there.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a
Well-
root beer paint.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
This actually came from Slide Lines, or not Slide Lines, but Friendly Hobbies.
But it's actually Spastic that makes this one. Candy
I've actually
golden
got
root beer.
that for the airbrush.
Oh yeah,
I've got that. That's in my cabinet over here. But no, this little Chihuahua is from Friendly Hobbies.
cool.
So,
Yeah,
Yep.
I got an Oreo cookie.
oh, nice.
You get an Oreo cookie.
Yep.
A blue one.
Purple.
Purple.
Oh, it looks.
Cool.
I got
Sorry,
a
look-
purple stash box.
Yep. Oh, what the heck is his name?
Psycho Cage says, "Guru, you can't say colored."
Color?
Bad.
Yeah.
The heck is his name?
Um,
I'm looking through my messages right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking for my Friendly Hobbies cards.
So you planning on going off to Vegas again soon?
Yes.
When are you going up there?
Next year after the move.
Oh yeah.
I'll be up at the end of
It's getting
February.
close to
beginning of
midnight.
March.
I'm gonna stop the stream. Sorry, you can keep going after I'm done. But we're gonna stop the stream. It's getting close to midnight. I wanted to go to bed around midnight because I got a lot of things to do tomorrow. So we'll just go around real quick, say goodbye. So we'll quick, John Martin, real quick.
Goodbye. Make
you.
it work.
Guru, real quick.
Peace out. Thanks for having
There
me.
you go. Trail Crawler RC, real quick.
Good night, everybody.
AZ Froggy.
Hasta Canasta, Hasty Burritos.
There
And
we
then
go.
there's
And
Brad.
Brad Kalman.
Bye.
What?
Oh my God, that's crazy. He actually did say stop. He actually did do a quick goodbye. I'm amazed. Thank you very much. So guys, thank you for sticking with me and coming into this impromptu live stream. Nobody was on, so I decided to go on. And it's all because of Trail Crawler RC. He's the one that messaged in the thing. Nobody's going on live. What's going on? So I decided to come and chat with you guys and have fun and bring everybody together. So thank you for popping in the chat. Really like it. Thank you for spending time with me on this Sunday night, and we'll see you next time. Meanwhile, go charge up some batteries, go out there and have some fun and break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. We'll talk to you guys later. Cheers.
Peace.